I have to start this off by saying that this is not happening. This picture you see right now on your screen, no. Let's get started with the video. Either way, as you guys see by the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the possibility of Kevin Durant joining the Miami Heat or the Golden State Warriors during the 2016-2017 offseason for the National Basketball Association. So, as you guys know, there's been a lot of rumors about Kevin Durant leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder and joining either the Miami Heat or the Lakers or this or that or the Knicks or whatever team that they could throw out a name for. They threw out a name for Kevin Durant. Now, the biggest one that a lot of people are very worried about is, will Kevin Durant sign with the Warriors? Now, the Warriors obviously don't have the cap to do it, but if they moved a lot of pieces around, it could be possible. I think they would have to either reduce Iggy's salary or trade him, release a couple more players, and they would have the salary to have Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Andrew Bogut. I just wouldn't want to face that. If they went 73-9 this year, imagine what they could go with that lineup. Are you kidding me? Kevin Durant, that's insane. Kevin Durant joining the Warriors would be something that would be absolutely insane. It would be like when LeBron left Cleveland to join the Heat. It's just something that you can't see happening yet. Who knows? Let's say that the Thunder don't go to the finals this year. Let's say somehow, some way, the Warriors come back and the Thunders don't go to the finals. Let's say they do, and let's say they lose to Toronto or the Cavaliers. Then you have a situation where, let's say he doesn't want to stay anymore. I mean, you have that potential, but let's say he doesn't want to stay. I think next year they have to sign Russell Westbrook. And the year after that, they have to sign Serge and Cameron Payne and so many people that they'll have to sign. And you know Westbrook's going to want a max. You know KD wants max. You know Serge is going to want close to the max. He's going to want a lot of money. And if Cameron Payne can perform, you know he's going to want max. So there's going to be a lot of money that you have to throw around in OKC. That's not going to be the greatest idea to do, in my personal opinion. So even if I win the finals, if I'm OKC, I do not try to re-sign Kevin Durant due to the fact that I don't want that significant hit on my cap. But the other possibility we have here is that he signs with the Miami Heat. If you looked at the press conference that Pat Riley had the other day, his end-of-the-year press conference, he said that his number one priority was that on July 1st at 12:01 a.m. to call Hassan Whiteside and get a deal done that very second. So he said his number one priority was, and that was that. But for Heat fans, if you don't remember, we start to sign Luol Deng, Joe Johnson, Tyler Johnson, Gerald Green, Stoudemire if he even wants to come back. So we have a lot of pieces we also need to re-sign. And Hassan's going to ask for the max, but do you want to give him the max? You also have to sign D-Wade to his contract. So if you don't want to give D-Wade a long-term contract to spread that money out, you have to sign D-Wade to probably another 1 year, $20 million. Give Hassan the max, most likely, unless he accepts lower than that, which I would be shocked about. Pat Riley would have to work his godfather magic in order to be able to get that done. And then you would also have to try to bring in Kevin Durant. Now, with that, Jason Cole from Bleacher Report, I'm pretty sure it was Jason Cole, reported that Kevin Durant was the Heat's number one priority. Apparently, he had an inside source inside the Heat locker room, the Heat organization, that said that Kevin Durant was their number one priority and not Hassan Whiteside. Which gets me thinking that the Miami Heat, if what Jason Cole said was true, aren't thinking straight. Kevin Durant is an amazing player, but when you have the chance to have a core three for the next decade almost of Justice Winslow, Jason Richardson, and Hassan Whiteside, you do not pass that up. Hassan, I think, is 25 or 26. Winslow is 19 or 20, one of the two. I think he might be 20. Richardson is 21. So you have at least another decade with these guys, and you've already seen what they've been able to do. Whiteside hasn't even reached his full potential yet. I mean, a lot of people think that this is his full potential, but not Pat Riley, nor do I believe that this is his full potential. I think he has way more than this to go, that he can just blossom into a player that we would have never seen coming. So you have to think, do you really want to sign Kevin Durant? So when you put in the possibilities of Kevin Durant signing with the Heat and Kevin Durant signing with the Warriors, I would give it a more likely chance that he signs with the Heat rather than the Warriors. Now, the reason I give this chance, and the reason why I would give a higher percentage chance, let's say it's out of 100, and it's just these two teams, I'd give the Heat a 75, and I'd give the Warriors a 25. The reason being is because I don't think the Warriors want to get rid of their role players, because they'll have to get rid of a lot of role players, and yeah, you have Steph Curry and Draymond Green and all that stuff, but every team needs role players who can come off the bench and be successful for you. So I don't think they're going to want to get rid of their role players. So right there, I think that they would maybe make a little bit of a bid and then just end up bidding out of it. And that the Heat, if they can get Hassan and D-Wade to agree to organization-friendly contracts and still be able to re-sign Luau or Joe Johnson, one of the two, and maybe keep a Tyler Johnson around, hopefully, then you can sign Kevin Durant. Now, if you're a Heat fan, you would love to hear the words Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade, Goran Dragic, Hassan Whiteside, and Chris Bosh. Now, there are two names in that lineup. Right there, it already sounds pretty deadly. But there are two names in that lineup that couldn't be on the Heat next year. And those two names are Goran Dragic and Chris Bosh. Now, Pat Riley hasn't shown any signs of wanting to trade Goran, and if you've looked at Goran's game, he speeds up the game. When Bosh went down, we were playing a slow-paced game, and Goran was able to get the ball in his hands more, and we went to a faster-paced game when we were playing, and not only were we still defensive-heavy, but we were playing fast, playing the pick-and-roll faster, being able to get off our man, finding our shots. It was becoming a much better game for the Heat because they were putting the ball inside of a true point guard's hands who could also score. So not only was Dwayne Wade able to rely on Goran, but he relied on Goran while letting him run the offense majority of the time and being able to come back on defense and still hold up his part. But if you wanted to get Kevin Durant, would you trade away Goran Dragic? I don't think I would. I would rather keep Goran than get Kevin Durant, and that's something that you don't really see a lot and would like to hear, but I would much rather like to keep Kevin Durant rather than give away Goran Dragic. That's going to be all on that segment for the Kevin Durant and Miami Heat to Warrior possibility signing. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Chris Bosh scenario. So I wasn't able to fit it into my thumbnail. Maybe I'll redo it and you guys will be able to see it. But Chris Bosh and his blood clot scenario. So as it was announced in February in 2017, if Chris Bosh hasn't played till then, his contract will be annulled. I heard that on 790 The Ticket, which is Laszlo and all of them. If you live in Miami, you know who I'm talking about. But I heard that from them, and it said that in February 2017, if Chris Bosh is yet to play a game still, his contract will be wiped from the Heat's cap hit. Maybe not annulled, but it'll be wiped from the cap hit for the Miami Heat, which frees up a lot because in 2017, you have a lot of good free agents that are going to be coming out. But do you want to risk the possibility of trading him and him being fine? Do you want to listen to your doctors and let him go on the court? And let's say he could, drop dead on the court. So it's something that you really have to think about and consider if you're Pat Riley and the Miami Heat and Mickey Arison and Eric Spoelstra, because I'm sure the Heat's lawyers are telling them, hey, look, there is a chance that he might not be able to ever play again. And if so, this X amount of dollars will be cut off of your cap hit. And then another one where, yeah, he might be able to play again. There's also a possibility that he could die on court, or you could have him out for the first half of the season or the second half of the season. You have another situation like that. So it's really a sticky situation. There's not a lot that we have on it to really dive deep into it and see. The most we have is just from Chris Bosh himself, which is the whole club blood clot situation. We don't really have a lot considering the actual state of his health and if there's any, I guess you could say, beef between him and the Heat organization, which it looked like there was during the playoffs. So we'll really have to see and find out what happens with the Chris Bosh scenario. I know it's going to be really short, this video, just like the video that was posted yesterday. But I'm trying to go with a little bit shorter videos on things that I can just speed through and talk about really quick. And then if needed to go in depth to make another video for you guys, if you guys want it, and to go in depth for you guys and explain everything thoroughly, and we could have a discussion on it. I will be doing a live stream hopefully sometime this week. I wouldn't guarantee it, but between now, which is Tuesday and Sunday, I should have one live stream up where I will be live streaming and you can ask me really anything you want, and I will talk about that topic in relation to sports. If you didn't see, I did rebrand a couple things. My Twitter is now Samurai Radio, as this will no longer be called Kai Samurai YouTube channel. It will be called the Samurai Radio YouTube channel. And I'm hoping to also fix a certain problem in my Mac so that I could run my webcam so that we can have a webcam as well as the pictures by them so you guys can actually see me talking. So that'll be it for this video. I hope this is roughly around maybe 9 to 10 minutes. I hope you guys really did enjoy. I've been getting a lot of support on my videos, and it's been really motivation booster for me to see that people are liking my content and liking what I'm putting out there. This is very different as it is a basketball video, but I am hoping that you guys like it and you like the change that's been happening to my YouTube channel. If you aren't subscribed already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot of sports content on this YouTube channel, ranging from baseball to football. Minimal baseball, but a lot of basketball and football. I am an avid Dolphins fan, a Heat fan, and a Giants fan, so you will see a lot of New York Giants content, a lot of Dolphins content, and a lot of Miami Heat content coming out of my channel. But if anything is needed to talk about any other teams, you can always tell me. I'll do my own research, and I'll find out things so I sound a little more professional when I'm talking about teams I don't know too much about. But that'll be it for me today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, like the video, comment down below if you'd like to discuss anything with me or if there's anything you didn't like or did like about the video, as well as subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. I will see you guys later. Peace.